with our finite efforts of this ego, do we expect to gain the infinite? It is only by the grace of the infinite. And how does that grace befall on us? How does this Atma get revealed? One who chooses that and that alone. That's why Yamaraj had said, I offered you so many things, Nachiketa. Oh chick, so many temptations were available to you in these holiday days. But Nachiketa, you chose only that. And here Yamaraj is saying, Yame Vaishya Vrunute Tena Labhyaha. One who chooses that and that alone gains it. And as though the Atma itself reveals that person. In the Puranic literature, one who wants his Ishta and Ishta alone, and nothing else is ready to distract him, neither the temptations of heaven or Indra Devta, etc., then Bhagwan by his own grace only reveals. Even Puranic stories we hear. Not that you can go to Vaikunt, not that you can go to Shirsagar, not that you can go and find Narayana somewhere. Narayana appears in front of you, is it not? This is very beautifully dramatized in the Puranas. The Atma reveals himself to you. But to whom? One who chooses him and him alone. Just as Rukmani chose Krishna and Krishna alone. That Krishna came for her. So one who chooses that and that alone. This, in the language of the Bhagavad Gita, is called as Ananya Bhakti. When you say chooses that and that alone, means loves that and that alone. Wants that and that alone. Yeah. Bhakti means love. Ananya means at the exclusion of everything else. Where there is no other. Or devata chitta na dharai, Hanumat se hi sarva sukha karai. Others, if your mind wanders, okay, now I have to pass my examination, Ganeshji. If I want to get power, Hanumanji, But if I want to sing, then Saraswati. But now I don't know what I want. So now which deity should I go to? If there is no single pointedness, if there is no dedication, if there is no devotion, then our mind's energies are all scattered. Thoughts are all scattered. Therefore, one who chooses that and that alone gains it. Not others. They can read books and write commentaries and listen to discourses and give discourses. But doing all this, what we must have is that sincere seeking, that sincere wanting, that sincere love, that single-pointedness of purpose. And that's the secret of success in any field, in any relationship. Only when Sita wants Ram and Ram alone. Many kings were there. That Rama weds her. And how does he wed her? By breaking the bow of the ego. All this is so beautifully dramatized in these story forms. But Yame Vaishya Vrunute Tena Labhya. And Atma, the Atma itself reveals, weds that person. In Bhagavad Gita, the explanation of this verse comes in the 12th chapter of the Gita. Ye tu sarvani karmani mai sanyasya matparaha ananyenaiva yogena mam dhyayanta upasate tesham aham samuddharta mrityu samsara sagarat bhavami nachirat partha maya veshita chetasam. So beautifully it has been said. That one who does all his actions dedicating to me, means does all his actions to reach me. The actions cannot take you there. Like the gopis. Everything that they did, from the moment they woke up in the morning, Krishna, 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 Krishna. They had their bath, Krishna, Krishna. They milked the cows, Krishna, Krishna. They gathered the milk. You can also say like the gopis. They gathered the milk.
Krishna, Krishna.
Yeah. They boiled the milk.
Krishna, Krishna.
Yeah, the gopis had more enthusiasm than this, They milked the cows,
Krishna, Krishna.
Gathered the milk,
Krishna, Krishna.
Boiled the milk,
Krishna,
cooled the milk,
Krishna, Krishna.
put in culture in the milk
Krishna, Krishna.
while it was settling down.
Krishna,
Why did they did their other chores?
Krishna, Krishna.
When the curd was set,
Krishna,
when they were churning the curds.
Krishna, Krishna.
Churning the curds is not like that. Krishna, 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 Krishna. Yeah? They were churning the curds. And when the butter was formed, when they gathered the butter, when they put it in the pots, and they tied it up there with the hope that Krishna will eat the butter. And they could not go. Krishna has Yashoda Maya. Krishna has got plenty of butter at home. He's always surrounded by these Gopa boys. Yeah. So much that they did all their actions for Krishna. Because no one was other than Krishna for them. Neither their husbands nor their children. All were Krishna for them. In everyone they saw Krishna. And Krishna alone was supreme. That when he calls with his flute, they would abandon everything. Worldly, shame, anything. Anybody. And go running to him. Mat paraha. Consider him as supreme. And ananye naiva yogena mam dhyayanta. Ananye naiva yogena, with no other in mind, then only dhyana or meditation is possible. With no other in mind, they were in constant meditation. Opened eyes, closed eyes, no eyes. They were in meditation. That's why even till today, people who pretend to be gopis and who cannot meditate say, oh, meditation is not necessary. Why? Because the gopis of Vrindavan did not meditate. Who knows what the gopis of Vrindavan did? And therefore till today, those who live in Vrindavan, these bhaktas, meditation, no. We want to see Krishna. We want to hear Krishna. We want to feed Krishna. That is their devotion. One day Narad Muni comes to Vrindavan. On the banks of the river Yamuna, this gopi is sitting in Padmasana, having made her body steady, unlike the chicks, and remaining steady. She is sitting there, closing her eyes, and like most people meditate, struggling to meditate. Narad Muni is passing from there, and this is a unique sight because in Vrindavan, gopis don't meditate. When you can see that mass of bliss, dancing, playing, eating, why would you shut your eyes down? No? So, he's quite amused. So he goes up. Gopi, Gopi. When she says, Dev Rishi, Narad Muni has come, she falls at his feet. Please help me, save me, save me, save me. So he says, but what are you doing here? Why are you meditating? On whom are you meditating? She says, it's just impossible to do anything else. Just impossible to do anything. And I've got a mother-in-law, I've got a husband, I've got children. I have to do something. So he said, what? What's happening? He says, that Krishna is just distracting my mind. I'm sleeping in the night, in my bedroom. Early morning I hear, my husband will wake up. I go to shoo him away from the window and he's not there. I quickly go outside the bedroom in case he comes and does shoo and my husband sees him. So I go to have my bath and from the crevices of the door I feel he's peeping. When I open the door, he's not there. I walk out, I see his footprints everywhere. I sit and mop. Whole morning I'm mopping before my mother-in-law gets up that who had come to the house, I keep mopping. And when I'm making butter, he comes and steals it, He said, but who are you talking about? That son of Yashoda. But the fact is, he's not there. But I can't get him out of my mind. Wherever I just see Krishna, Krishna, Krishna everywhere. How am I going to do my duties? That's why I'm sitting here meditating to get Krishna out of my mind. And Narad Muni says, Shankar se surajai jape. That Shankar, that Brahmaji, who meditating on him create all this universe, sustain and destroy, whom Rishi Munis even for a minute, if they can hold him in their mind, feel blessed, and cannot even do that. These gopis of Vrindavan, Tahira hira ki choriya, chachiya bari chach pe naach nachave. They can make that unmanifest, infinite Lord of the universe come and dance in front of them just for a little bit of buttermilk. Chas is not even buttermilk, it's not Punjabi lassi. It is Gujarati chas when the butter has been taken out. There's only way. Why? Krishna says, one who has that single pointed devotion, who cannot therefore, when you love someone, you cannot get that person out of your mind. And how does that love reflect? By every action, every thought being for that sake only. And how can all our thoughts be directed towards that? Only when we understand that that alone is supreme bliss. That alone is the supreme goal. That alone is supreme love. That alone is the supreme wealth. Mat para. This is called as Yame Vaishya Vrunute. Through our actions, through our speech, through our thoughts, we only seek that and that alone.